Hey, what's good? I'm Coach Colin Castell, and today I'm going to give you 3 crafty, must-have elite finishing moves. Now, a lot of players know that they want to be able to finish in the paint, but they don't have the moves to be able to actually do it. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 3 crafty finishes that are very easy to execute, but get big-time results, especially if you're a smaller player or maybe kind of like a weaker player, right? So the first one is what I call a bump fade. Basically means that you're going to be the one to initiate contact as you come into the paint with your inside shoulder. Now the whole key here is you want to initiate the contact first before the defender can bump into you, right? A big mistake that a lot of players make is they have a straight line to the basket, they try to take this straight line, and then at the last little second they're getting ready to go up, the defender bumps them, and then all of a sudden they're off their line and now it becomes a tough angle. And newsflash, refs don't call everything, right? And so what you want to be able to do is as you're approaching the basket and you're coming into the paint, you want to take a step inside, so not really like a Euro step that's sideways, but a slight step in, and you want to create that contact with your shoulder to hit them with a quick bump first. That way, once you bump, now you're still on your perfect line to the basket. From here, you can create extra separation by getting a little bit of a fade off of them. Now what's great about this is a lot of times you get an extra and one call because you've kind of created more separation. A ref will see them run into your shoulder and you'll get some kind of space off of it. So number one, you'll get more foul calls, that's a bonus. But number two, when you hit this fade, it makes sure that you get like a little bit of extra separation to keep the ball away from them to be able to get the shot off. So if the ref doesn't call a foul, you're still not gonna get blocked. Now the key to this bump fade, as you come in, you wanna bring the ball up above your shoulder and out as you're coming away from them, right? A big mistake that a lot of players make on this, they come in, they do the contact great, but then they swing the ball to the inside of their body as they're coming back out, and while it's right here, it's a perfect time for the defender to strip, to tip, to have it go off their knee out of bounds, etc., right? So really think about, as you're coming in to get this bump, ball goes up, oh, getting that line to the basket, hitting that nice little fadeaway runner off the glass. So the next great finish is what I call the sidestep runner or a Euro runner, which is basically, as you're coming into the paint, you're going to do almost like a Euro step or sidestep to the side and doing a little runner as you're going across the middle of the paint. Now what's great about this move is it works really well in transition. It works really well when the flow is coming the opposite direction. So anytime you're driving and you've got a defender either closing this direction or closing this direction, it's great to use the momentum against them to get to it. Now, you could finish with your offhand if you wanted to, but this is one reason why I really like the runners, because you can still have kind of that nice control touch of a jump shot as you come through, just shooting your normal shooting mechanics. Again, for this one, you just want to be able to get it high and soft on the rim, give it that nice little touch so it can actually drop in if it does actually draw some iron. So, think about this. On the side step, we want to keep our first step loaded, right? I don't want to lock this leg out. I don't want to extend it too far, because if I do, that might mean that I'm a little bit prone to injury, right? So I want to keep this first step pretty compact, and I want to keep my weight right here over my knee. That way when I sidestep, I can actually get some lateral separation going away from the defender. Again, you want to work on this one just a little bit, kind of warm it up, get used to it before you pull it out in a game. All right, the next crafty finish is what we call a slow step runner. Basically meaning you're gonna slow up your steps, and sometimes by that deceleration, makes it harder for the defense to stay in front. So this is great if you've got a really fast defender, somebody who closes a lot of space, and essentially you can use their speed against them. So think about it like this. As I'm coming in for a slow step, it's kind of like the side step, but we're still going downhill a little bit. But all I'm gonna do is, instead of doing 2 fast movements, I'm gonna try to control my movements and almost balance on that second one, right? So as I come through, I'm really working on timing where I'm going 1, 2, control, up through the shot, right? So a lot of times that second controlled stop, if I've got a defender who's on my hip and I freeze here, they're gonna go flying by, giving me just enough time and rhythm to get the shot or the runner up. So think about it. Sometimes going fast isn't always the kind of best way to get your shot off in the paint. Sometimes by going slower, you can actually get better looks. If you want to score like a pro, you got to train like a pro. So all you got to do is click the top link in the description down below or the top pinned comment down below that and get free instant access to our Pro Class scoring pack. That's a workout that was put together by our friends over at Pro Class. It's gonna help you score like some of the best pro athletes like Dame Lillard, Chris Paul, CJ McCollum, just to name a few. So go ahead and make sure you get that, because it's 100% free. Also, if this video helped you out, go ahead and hit the like button and leave a comment in the comment section down below and let us know what sort of video you want to see next. This is a channel for the people, by the people, and I run pretty much everything off a request, so leave it down below and hopefully I'll get to it. Again, I'm Coach Colin Castello with ShotMechanics Basketball. Thanks for watching, and until next time, splash on.